Hey, how's it going, guys? It is Thompson, or Randomania11, and I am back again today for our second episode of our Pokemon Flawless Platinum Nuzlocke. Now, in our last episode, if you guys didn't see, we did end up picking up our starter, a nice and jolly Chimchar here. So this is going to be our starter. Not much else happened in the first episode. It's the first episode, not much that can really happen. But anyway, today we will be going ahead and heading over towards Sandgem Town, talking to Proffesor Rowan, and hopefully getting our first couple of encounters for this Nuzlocke challenge. So we're jumping right on in, heading over there, getting pretty lucky. There we go. I was about to say, we haven't got any encounters yet, but first encounter on this route is a Rattata. Unfortunately, we don't have any Pokeballs, so it doesn't count for our Nuzlocke challenge. I guess it's just an opportunity for us to gain a bit of experience and whatever, so yeah. So all pretty easy here. Go ahead and take it out. All simple with that. So, like I said, we will be going ahead and getting that. There's quite a few good Pokemon on these early routes that we can get. Some underrated things, but like I said in the first episode, there has been quite a number of changes to this game, so we'll have the opportunity to probably get some very useful Pokemon. And here we go, meeting Dawn, getting shown around the town or something. Is that yet? No, apparently not. So we have Larry here, bumped into us, as usual. Oh, it's you, Randomania11. That old guy, he's not scary so much as he's totally out there. Aw, it doesn't matter, Mania11. I'm out of here. See you later. So here's off. And let's go inside. Going to go ahead and head on in. So here we are meeting Proffesor Rowan for, what's this, the second time now? Well, look who's here. Mania11, was it? Let's have a look at your Pokemon. I see. This Pokemon seems to be rather happy. Entrusting you with that Chimchar was no mistake, it seems. Well, would you like to give it a nickname? We will go ahead and give it a nickname. Like I said, this is part of the rules for the Nuzlocke challenge, and I'm not really all that good with nicknaming stuff, so the idea that I came up with as a theme for the name was going to putting my phone here on shuffle, seeing what song or band or whatever comes up, and then going with that as a theme for the Pokemon. So every Pokemon we get, I put it on shuffle. We then get a song or whatever, and we'll go with that. So hopefully it gets you guys to see a bit of what I like listening to with music and everything, and it gives us a theme for this. So I'll go ahead and put this on shuffle here, and we ended up getting Neon Trees, Our War from their album Habits. So I don't know, we may as well go and name this Chimchar Habits, just because that is the album that the song came off. I hope that naming Pokemon after songs or bands or whatever doesn't get me copyrighted, but you know, that's all up to discussion. Okay, I see. And you're happy with that nickname? Yes, we'll go with that. When I first saw you two about to step into the tall grass with that Pokemon, I was shocked. I was astounded by those foolhardy children. But now you've But now you've astounded me in an entirely different way. Got English. Already, there's a bond growing between you and your Pokemon. I feel privileged to have met you. I'm sure Chimchar feels the same way about you. That's why I'll ask you to cherish that Chimchar of yours. I'm so glad that you're kind towards your Pokemon. If you weren't, I'd have to... Oh, I just can't say it. Oh my god. So, whatever. Let's move on to the main topic. There is something I want you to do for me. Allow me to properly introduce myself first. My name, as you know, is Rowan. I study Pokemon. First of all, I want to know exactly what kinds of Pokemon live in the Sinnoh region. To do so, it is necessary to collect data using the Pokedex. This is what I wish to ask of you. I want to entrust you with this Pokedex. Will you use it to record data on all of the Pokemon in Sinnoh for me? Yes, we will go ahead and do that. Not much of a choice there, but anyway, you know, going ahead with this. Good answer. Mania 11 obtained the Pokedex. So, first step on our way to becoming Pokemon Master or whatever. I don't really know. Don't really give a shit. That Pokedex is a very high-tech device. It will automatically record data on every kind of Pokemon you encounter. Mania 11, I ask that you go everywhere and meet every kind of Pokemon in this region. Like, I've got one too. When you walked up Route 201, is everything still working? Yes, it appears so. She just, like, tripped out for a moment. I've lived for 60 long years. Even now I get a thrill when I'm with a Pokemon. Now you should know that there are countless Pokemon in this world. That means that there are just as many thrills waiting for you out there. Now go! Mania 11, your grand adventure is about to begin. Like, the Pokemon that I met for the first time was a Turtwig. If you would have chosen a Turtwig on Route 201, we'd have the same Pokemon now. Not that it matters, but anyway, I'm done. I also helped the Professor add pages to the Pokedex. So in a sense, I'm just like you. Except I'm like a chick and everything, and whatever. I just got a little head start on you, that's all. I'll be happy to teach you things. Glad to meet you, Mania 11. Thank you very much, Dawn, for that insightful meeting. So are we free to move now? Yes, we are. So we get to head on out of the town. And, of course, we meet up with Dawn here. Oh no, it's Proffesor Rowan first. Mania 11! I have something good here. You should take this as well. So we obtained TM27, that's, what? Return or something? Or frustration? I don't know. That is a technical machine. That one contains the move Return. Using a technical machine, or TM for short, teaches to move instantly to a Pokemon. Bear in mind, however, that a TM is a single use only. The move Return gains power the more friendly your Pokemon is with you. It is up to you, of course, if you want to use that TM or not. I'll send you off with the wish that your journey will be fun. Well, thank you very much. And then you can just go ahead and talk there, Dawn. I guess we now follow Dawn around the town. I don't really see much point. We don't need any help with this. Thank you very much, Dawn. But if you can please hurry up so that we can go and buy ourselves some Pokeballs and stuff. That would be very much appreciated. So, yes, we need to go and let our family know and whatever. Yeah, we don't need to heal up, I don't think. Can we buy Pokeballs already? That would be very much appreciated. If we go up here, let's see, buy. We can indeed get Pokeballs already, so I'll go ahead and buy. We'll just buy 6 of them at the moment. That should be enough to go and get a bit of a head start on our party, catching a couple of things. Then we will go ahead and head over to the Pokemon Center, not because we need to heal up our Pokemon or anything, but because, if I remember correctly, there is an old guy here. Is it you? Yes, he gives us the Poke Radar already. So, get the Poke Radar right from the beginning of the game. I believe it gives you a chance to get starters and stuff on the first couple of routes. But it should give us at least an opportunity to get something good. If not, then, yeah. Nothing lost, nothing gained. Okay. So, we have that, and let's go ahead and head on out of here. Let's go and try and catch ourselves our first Pokemon of the games. So we are here on Route 201. Go ahead and jump into our bag. Have the Poke Radar there. We'll go ahead and register that, just so that it's easy to use. Do we have enough steps accrued? Apparently not. 2 steps, of course. So whatever Pokemon we encounter with this, or on our way to get this, or whatever, will be our first encounter, which means we have to catch it. If it faints, then we can't catch another Pokemon. Just sort of the general rules with the Nuzlocke and everything. So we do have a Pokemon here. What is it going to be? We are going to get ourselves a Sentret. Not exactly the best Pokemon. In fact, I don't even think it got anything good out of the boosts in this game, but I don't know, it may be a good HM slave or something. Good, we don't take it out, and it turns out that it has an Oranberry or something. Great. If it has... I don't think it normally gets to pick up in the original games and whatever, so... yeah. So... if we can please go ahead and see about catching this. Got plenty of Pokeballs to at least catch the Sentret. Doesn't really have a high catch rate or anything. So... well, I should say a low catch rate, because the lower it is, the harder it is, but whatever. We caught Sentret, there we go. We have ourselves this, and that will mean that we now need to go ahead and nickname it. Next song on this list is Dressed from the Tron Legacy album. Not a bad song. So that's by Daft Punk. We may as well name it Derezed, because if it does die, then I don't really give a shit about it. But, yeah, we have ourselves Derezed, the Sentret, and it wants us to go ahead and chain another one. And I know that this is Route 201, which is where we got our starter, which means technically, if you're going explicitly by the rules and everything, then we shouldn't really be allowed to get it. But, I mean, it was our starter, we were forced to get it and everything, and, like, I think it was done in Pearl, you get the starter at Verity Lakefront, which you can't get any other Pokemon at, so, I don't know, it just kind of works out a bit there. So we are here at Valor Lake, is it? Lake Valor, whatever it's called. And I believe here you can get a heap of the baby Pokemon, like Cleffa and Pichu and stuff. So we'll go ahead and see what we can get. Apparently nothing there. So we'll go ahead and see if we can recharge this Pokeradar up a bit, just so that we can get the chance. And I believe it's the water starters that you can get here, so... still nothing. Well, fuck you too, stupid grassy patch. Anyway, while we are charging this up here, we'll go ahead and get on with something that I like I said in the last episode, I wanted to do in this series, which was Question of the Day, and apparently we only have one chicken patch of grass. So we get ourselves a bonsai, which is pretty shit. But we'll go ahead and do our question of the day, like I said. And the question of today is, we've just come to the end of 2014. What is it in your life that you've changed opinions about? I mean, like, you may have started off the year thinking about one way about something, and something's happened to you in your life, or something that has significantly influenced you and changed the way that you think about it. I guess for me, that is with my uni course and everything. Like, I started off the year doing engineering and stuff, and it turned out that that really wasn't what I wanted to do. It was far too theoretical and stuff, and I didn't get the chance to have, like, a creative freedom that I would have hoped from it and everything. So that's one thing that I've definitely changed my mind about. We'll just go ahead and nickname the Bonsly here before getting on with the rest of the story. We ended up getting Panic at the Disco, Ballad of Mona Lisa. Not bad. So this is a female one, so we may as well name that Mona Lisa. And then we'll go ahead and have a look at the Pokemon that we just got. So where was I? Oh yes, just talking about how I didn't like engineering and stuff, and yeah, it's changed my opinion on a lot of stuff. It's like I'm now in a design course, which is far more along the lines of what I want to do and everything, and this is a shit Sentret. It's quiet nature, which means that it lowers its speed, which is only good stat, and raises its special attack, which is shit anyway, so that's a pretty shit Sentret. And we got ourselves a docile, so neutral-natured Bonsly here, so it's not entirely bad. With Rockhead, so, I mean, when we get, I don't know, like Woodhammer or something, it could be decent. But I don't know, not the greatest Pokemon to start off with, but we'll see how we go with this anyway. So we need to go along here. So yeah, like I was saying, I am in a design course now. It has far more freedom than what engineering had and everything, and I'm really enjoying it. So, yeah, it's the small things in life, like disappointment and everything, really changed my outlook on it, and yeah, so you guys go ahead and leave your opinions on the question of the day. What's changed your opinion in this year? So, kind of looking forward to the next year and being surprised, I don't know. But we are here talking to our mum, back in the game. Get ourselves a bicycle this early on. Wow, that's very impressive. But apart from that, can we get out of here? Apparently, this is, what, Barry's mum? Larry's mum? Getting names mixed up and everything. And she gives us the parcel with the town maps, I believe. I don't know. But anyway, we will go ahead and probably stick, I don't know, maybe our Bonsley up first in our party, just so that we can get a bit of switch training going with it, to hopefully get it to learn a good move. I don't know. Early on, so far, it should be pretty decentish, I guess, with all of the normal types running around, because we do resist their attacks and everything, and with Copycat at least, we can reflect them back on itself, but apparently we don't get any encounters there. So we go ahead and heading on up to our third route here, go ahead and meet Dawn. She will go ahead, of course, and teach us how to catch Pokemon, not like we've already got 3 in our party anyway. So if we can skip past here, that would be great. Apparently not. She goes ahead and catches herself a level 2 Bidoof. Just completely useless, I must say. Unless it's like a simple with Curse and Quick Attack and that stuff. In which case it's good. Or if you're playing in Stabmons. Stabmons is a cool other metagame. Of course, if you haven't played it on Showdown, Stabmons, Pokemon get stab moves of their type, which means the Bidoof family get Shell Smash because it is a normal type, and so therefore you get stuff like Bibarel with Simple, which means that it doubles all of its stats changes, so it gets like +4 attack, +4 special attack, and +4 speed, and it's just like, well, calm down. That shit's insane. So Dawn has just caught herself a Bidoof. Not too bad. Giving us the opportunity to now see if we can catch our own Pokemon here. Yep, thank you very much. And okay, we get even more Pokeballs here. Not too bad at all. And go ahead and stand in the middle of this Scratchy Pass. Go ahead and use the Pokeradar. I never actually chained with the Pokeradar, but isn't it the further away it is, the higher rarity? I don't know. I don't even give a shit anymore. We got ourselves a Pidgey, so a nice flying type early game, I guess. Go ahead and use Copycat. Copying, wow, oh, that was a crit. Not too bad then. Go ahead and copy its tackle for now, and see about catching this Pidgey, I guess. Hopefully we get a good nature for it. I believe it gets a stat boost to make it like a fairly decent mixed attacker or something in this game. But one more tackle should be able to bring it to a point where we can catch it. So we will be getting our 4th Pokemon of this Nuzlocke, and no, we won't go ahead and attack it anymore. And how many Pokeballs did she give us? She gave us another like 15, so not bad at all. Go ahead and catch the Pidgey, which means that we are up for another nickname. Getting a lot of nicknames this early on in the game. So I'll go ahead and press shuffle again, and we ended up getting Charlie Brown from Coldplay. Coldplay, probably one of my favourite bands. Went and saw them live a couple of years ago. So we got Charlie Brown. We did end up catching ourselves a male Pidgey, which means we can. Charlie Brown should be a good name for it. I don't know if it'll all fit in. Where's an R up there? Charlie. And no, it won't. So just go ahead and name it Charlie B. Just so that we know that it is Charlie Brown. And we'll just see what this Pokeradar patch is, because with different sparkle. It's a Shinx, so not too bad. Go ahead and see about getting out of here if we can, please, thank you. Yes. So go ahead and have a look at Charlie B. Have a look at what its nature is and everything. We have ourselves a Lax. That's what, plus defense, low special defense. So that's pretty shit. It's got Gust, which would be decent-ish early on, I guess. But first gym is Rock, which is going to be pretty crap for it. But we'll go ahead and head on up here. We may leave it here or around here for this episode. Why couldn't we have gotten a Starly? I know Staraptor got a nice boost to its speed up to base 115, and it gets reckless and everything, which is a shame. But we'll go ahead up here and probably leave it there for the episode if this thing doesn't take us out. No, it won't. Stupid fucking Starly. We can survive one more, I hope. Can we please get away? This is really pissing me off now. But we will go ahead up and stop it up here. This camera hasn't even been focused on my head most of this time. We'll go ahead and leave it here before our first battle. We'll probably do a bit of grinding before the next episode, just get us up to Hearthome City. Not Hearthome. Jubilife City. Taking on the trainers in this route and everything and getting everyone leveled up a bit. Because we will have our rival battle in our next episode. So I hope you guys did all enjoy us getting through this route a bit. Getting our first encounters is not that or even that good. But anyway, I hope you guys did all enjoy. I look forward to seeing your comments, so if you do have any suggestions or responses to question of the day, make sure that you leave them, because I do enjoy seeing that feedback from you guys and everything. And I hope to see you guys all later for the next episode of our Pokemon Flawless Platinum Nuzlocke. I'll see you all later. Goodbye.